There are all kinds of love in this world, but never the same love twice. So we beat on, boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past. The loneliest moment in someone's life is when they are watching their whole world fall apart, and all they can do is stare blankly. I wasn't actually in love, but I felt a sort of tender curiosity. The idea, is that the sentimental person thinks things will last. The romantic person has a desperate confidence that they won't. No, she wasn't beautiful for something as temporary as her looks. She was beautiful deep down to her soul. It took him a moment to respond to the unguarded sweetness of her smile, her body calculated to a millimeter to suggest a bud, yet guarantee a flower. The test of a first-rate intelligence is the ability to hold two opposed ideas in mind at the same time and still retain the ability to function. First you take a drink, then the drink takes a drink, then the drink takes you. I hope she'll be a fool. That's the best thing a girl can be in this world, a beautiful little fool. Reserving judgments is a matter of infinite hope. Personality is an unbroken series of successful gestures. I don't want to repeat my innocence. I want the pleasure of losing it again. There are only the pursued, the pursuing, the busy and the tired. Things are sweeter when they're lost. I know, because once I wanted something and got it. It was the only thing I ever wanted badly, and when I got it, it turned to dust in my hand. That is part of the beauty of all literature. You discover that your longings are universal longings, that you're not lonely and isolated from anyone. You belong. Whenever you feel like criticizing anyone, just remember that all the people in this world haven't had the advantages that you've had. You see, I usually find myself among strangers because I drift here and there trying to forget the sad things that happened to me. Genius is the ability to put into effect what is on your mind. His was a great sin who first invented consciousness. Let us lose it for a few hours. Vitality shows in not only the ability to persist, but the ability to start over. When people are taken out of their depths, they lose their heads, no matter how charming a bluff they may put up. A great social success is a pretty girl who plays her cards as carefully as if she were plain. Men get to be a mixture of the charming mannerisms of the women they have known. There is no confusion like the confusion of a simple mind. It was only a sunny smile, and little it cost in the giving, but like morning light, it scattered the night, and made the day worth living. Let us learn to show our friendship for a man when he is alive, and not after he is dead. I was within and without, simultaneously enchanted and repelled by the inexhaustible variety of life. It occurred to me that there was no difference between men in intelligence or race so profound as the difference between the sick and the well. I like people, and I like them to like me, but I wear my heart where God put it, on the inside. Life starts all over again when it gets crisp in the fall. It is in the 30s that we want friends. In the 40s, we know they won't save us any more than love did. No amount of fire or freshness can challenge what a man will store up in his ghostly heart. Riches have never fascinated me, unless combined with the greatest charm or distinction. After all, life hasn't much to offer, except youth, and I suppose for older people, the love of youth in others. I'm a slave to my emotions, to my likes, to my hatred of boredom, to most of my desires. I fell in love with her courage, her sincerity, and her flaming self-respect. And it's these things I'd believe in, even if the whole world indulged in wild suspicions that she wasn't all she should be. I love her, and it is the beginning of everything. Angry, and half in love with her, and tremendously sorry, I turned away. Actually, that's my secret. I can't even talk about you to anybody because I don't want any more people to know how wonderful you are. I don't want just words. If that's all you have for me, you'd better go. I want to know you moved and breathed in the same world with me. I'm not sentimental, I'm as romantic as you are. The idea, you know, is that the sentimental person thinks things will last. The romantic person has a desperate confidence that they won't.